And, in these times, a lot of people are wrangling for, we've got to go to the building and have church. Really and truly, the church has done its best work in its history, not in a building.
was thinking about something else before I came up here and before I talked to Marlon in the aisleway there. Marlon's like, uh-oh, I'm not. But, several years ago, when I first started teaching, the principal was Steve Carmichael, and he would say, we would get to a doorway if I was talking to him, he'd say, go ahead, and I'd be like, no, go ahead, and he'd be like, no, go ahead. And this whole thing, I said, we could stand here all day and get nothing done except for waiting for somebody to go, or we can actually, just one of us actually step forward and go. And I just did that to Marlon. I said, go ahead, young man. I was like, having him try to go in front of me, and did the same thing to Willie. He's like, go ahead, and Willie's like, no, go ahead. Like, so we could be at an impasse like that all the time. But here's what that made me think about for today a little bit differently. Jesus didn't do that to anybody. Jesus said, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and be the Savior. I'm going to go ahead and put my life down there on Calvary's cross. I'm going to go ahead and let you nail my hands and feet to this cross. So he did all that stuff. He went ahead and did it. He didn't try to defer to us. He had no desire to defer to us. He did it out of his love. And so when I think about it, I'm really glad that he didn't stand around and say that all day. Like, no, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. He just said, I'm going to do it. And he did it so that we could have life and have it to the full and have really a whole lot of great things going on in our world. And so today when the emblems are passed, just be thankful that he went ahead and did it. That he went ahead and took it for you and I so that we could be here today saved and focused and remembering him in really a pretty comfortable surrounding. And so just be thankful today for what he's done and that he did do it without trying to defer to anybody else. busy.